Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is your review sheet for 5.2, the quiz, which is this Friday. Just going to jump down through here with you. Right, so I'm going to get through it pretty quickly since it's only a 15-minute video. But since your leading coefficient is 1, you can go right into Charlie Brown and just say this is x and x, minus minus, and numbers that multiply to be 4 are 1 and 4 and 2 and 2. Which two add up to 5? 1 and 4. That would be fine as is. Leading coefficient is not 1, so I need to do Texas method. There is no GCF of 10, 11, and 6. So what I'm going to have to do is 10 times 6, which is 60. And if I list these quick, if I don't forget any, 3 times 20, 4 times 15, 5 times 12, 6 times 10, and that should be all of them. So I have 10x squared minus 6 on the end. This will be plus minus. So I need a difference of 11, it looks like. So which ones have a difference of 11? 15 and 4. So 15x has to go with the positive, 4x will be with the minus. GCF of these two is 5x, leaves you with 2x plus 3. GCF of the second pair would be negative 2, leaves me with 2x plus 3. So if I finish this up, this will be 2x plus 3 times 5x minus 2. Okay. And number 3. All 3 of these are divisible by 3, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a 3 out of each. And since my leading coefficients are 1, I can do 2 sets of parentheses right away. I got x and x, plus minus is plus minus. Numbers that multiply to be 2, not a lot of them. 2 has to go with the plus sign, 1 has to go with the minus. So 3 is finished. Let's go ahead to 4. These are both divisible by 2, so I'll pull that out. If you can recognize that these are perfect squares separated by a minus, you can actually go right into x times x. Anytime the second sign is minus, these have to be different. What's the square root of 25? And that will give you 0x in the middle. So there are your first 4 problems. Okay, next 4. No GCF here, so I have to do 4 times 15, so I'm breaking down 60 again. So this time I should be able to go a little bit quicker. Again, hope I don't forget any. I almost missed 5 times 12. So 4x squared plus minus 15. So I want difference of 4. 10x needs to have a positive, 6x would have to be the negative. So my GCF of these two is 2x, leaves me with 2x plus 5. GCF of these two is negative 3, which should leave you with the 2x plus 5 again. So, final answer, 2x plus 5 times 2x minus 3. I believe we had that one for the assignment a couple days ago. Right. All 3 of these are divisible by 3. That will leave me with 3x squared plus 4x minus 9. That makes it a little bit easier. I'm just going to keep that 3 out in front. So 3 times 9 is 27. Okay. And I'll write my 3x squared up front, minus 9 on the end, plus minus on my signs. A difference of 4, huh? Does anything exist that has a difference of 4 that divides 2 to 7? I would say not. So this would be finished. You cannot factor that in. Okay. And let's keep rolling here. Going down to 7. Right? All these are divisible by 4. Leaves you with x squared minus 3x minus 10. So I'm going to have 2 sets of parentheses because there is no leading coefficient for the x squared anymore. Plus minus. Numbers that multiply to be 10. 2 and 5 have a difference of 3. 5 needs to be with the minus. 2 has to be with the plus. Number 8. GCF of 3 here for both of these. That's going to leave you with 9x squared minus 1. Perfect square, separated by a minus. So I can take the square root of this, which is 3x, plus minus. Square root of 1 is 1. And that's basically number 8. Let's finish up here with 9 and 10. No GCF, so this is a perfect square, 6x squared. I'll show you all the work. Okay. So if you break 36 down, you can already see what the answer is, but I want to be able to show you all the work. These two add up to 12, so 6x and 6x. GCF here is 6x, that will leave you with 6x plus 1. GCF of these two is positive 1, leaves you with 6x plus 1. So, 6x plus 1 is what they have in common, leaves you with 6x plus 1. And last but not least, perfect square, minus sign, difference of square. So x plus 11, x minus 1. Okay. On the back, a couple problems on the back here. You can see we have about 8 of them. First couple are already set equal to 0, so that makes life a little more simple. Okay, I can rewrite my 8x squared. I can rewrite my minus 5. I need a plus minus. 1 times 40. I can already stop because I see that gives me a difference of 39. GCF of these two is 8x. So I'll leave you with x plus 5. GCF of these two is negative 1. That will then leave you with an x plus 5. So, x plus 5 times 8x minus 1 equals 0. When x plus 5 equals 0, x is negative 5. That one's finished. 8x minus 1 equals 0, so 8x equals 1. Divided by 8, x is 1/8. Those are your two solutions. Set this equal to 0 and 2. First order of business. Subtract 60. Okay, so I'm going to go right into my parentheses because this is a 1. Plus minus is plus minus. I need numbers that multiply to be 60. And I actually see it already, but again, good role models. Don't cut corners. And the last one will be the one you want. Difference of 4 here. So 10 has to go with the plus. 6 would go with the minus. So x plus 10 equals 0. X equals negative 10. X minus 6 equals 0. X is equal to 6. All right, let's talk about 3 and 4. Okay, again, GCF here. Pull out of 2x. Let's see what we have. 13x plus 1 equals 0. So 2x equals 0. 13x plus 1 equals 0. So it's 5 by 2. This guy is 0. 13x equals negative 1. X equals negative 1 over 13. So we're finished with 3. Set this guy equal to 0. I'm going to move 4x squared over by subtracting it. 8x squared minus 4x squared is 4x squared. I'm going to subtract 24 over. It's going to give me minus 49. Perfect square, separated by a minus. So this will be 2x plus 7 and 2x minus 7. So I'm going to set 2x plus 7 equal to 0. So 2x equals negative 7. X is equal to negative 7 over 2. Over here, 2x minus 7 equals 0. 2x equals 7. Divide by 2. So x is equal to 7 over 2. Right? So there's the first 4. How about 5 and 6? Looks like I need to set this equal to 0 again. So 2x squared plus 3x minus 35 equals nothing. No GCF here, so I'm breaking down 70 until I find a difference of 3. So you can see here I can actually pick it out. This is 10x minus 7x minus 35. These guys share 2x, leaves me with x plus 5. These guys share negative 7, which leaves me with an x plus 5. So in factor form, it will be x plus 5 times 2x minus 7 equals 0. I'm going to set m equal to 0. So x is negative 5. Set this guy equal to 0. So 2x equals 7. X is equal to 7 over 2, or 3.5. Number 6, set it equal to 0 again. So I'm going to subtract this 3x squared over. So it's going to give me 1x squared minus 4x. I'm going to add 1 over. Okay. and jump right into my parentheses here. This is x, this is x. I want numbers that multiply to be 4 and have a difference of 4. Well, let's see here. We got 4, there's 1 times 4, 2 times 2. Nothing here is going to give me a difference. I have that right? Difference of 4. So we will have no solution at this point. Okay? So 6 will be unfact at this point. And that would be fine. Hopefully I didn't do that to you on your quiz. Right? And number 7, divide by negative 2. X squared equals 49. I'm now going to set it equal to 0. And this is a perfect square. So x plus 7, x minus 7 equals 0. So x plus 7 equals 0. X minus 7 equals 0. This would be x is equal to negative 7. X is equal to 7. And finally, last but not least, this guy. So this is negative 4x squared equals negative 3. Okay, so I'm actually going to add this over. Okay. Let's see what I did. So this will be 4x squared minus 3 equals 0. I'm actually getting into the next section. I don't want to factor this. So what I'll actually do is I'm going to add 3 over 4x squared equals 3. Or I'll keep it in the same format. I'm going to divide by 4. So I have 3/4 equals x squared. And then I'm going to take the square root. So x in this case would be equal to square root of 3 over 2. Because what's the square of 4 guys? 2. Now if I can fix 7, or I should say 6, because I have a little extra time here, I'll set it up and then I'll start it up again. Okay, let me jump back to 6 here. Let me fix this for you. Make this a positive 5. That's the typo here. Because if I do that, this is your scenario. You would subtract this over still, just like we did the first time. Add 1 over. You get 6. Yeah, it's not what we wanted either. Okay. What we wanted here was actually me to do my addition and subtraction, right? So that was that. This was x squared. This is what I was looking for, ladies and gents. Plus 4 equals that. Okay. It's a typo, but it wasn't factorable as you saw before. But this is what we wanted, so we could have got here. Okay. So that's my fault. This should have been plus 1 actually. That way we get a difference, plus, minus, blah, blah, blah. Actually, I'll try to fix this actually. So plus 5, plus 1. Now we have what we want. Then you can be subtracting 1 to get this, which is then the x minus 2 equals 0. X equals 2. So that's my fault. Don't sweat that one. If I do that on the quiz, you get a 3. So shoot your questions at me, guys. Good luck. Do well in the quiz.